We'll get the warm-up going here in just a moment. 3 minutes later, we'll get the puck drop. Puck drop time is 9 o'clock, so we'll be a little bit after that, obviously, as it is just now 9 o'clock. Teams will get some skating and shooting in, and then we will get this game started in just a moment. .30 p.m. I will not be broadcasting that one. Well, we will see. Royals with a slightly short bench here. Only 10 skaters. The Blue Jackets have, looks like 14, so slightly longer bench than the Royals have. Teams getting the end of their warm-up in. There's about a minute left in the warm-up period. Warm-up period is just about over. There's 20 seconds remaining. Blue Jackets are at their net collecting all their pucks and having their pregame huddle. Royals now collecting the pucks and getting their pregame huddle in. And that is officially the end of the warm-up period. Blue Jackets breaking their pregame huddle. Blue Jackets have 15 players. One of them came out of the locker room later. Royals now breaking their huddle, heading over to their bench for their last-minute coaching. We are just about set to go for this final game of the weekend for the Royals. Royals will start the game with Thomas Sorotka coming forward. Puck dumped down the ice. That is going to go all the way down into the Royal zone. Sui back into the near corner to collect. She reverses, chips the puck into the corner. Bible over to collect. Bible sends it ahead. That will be held in at the blue line now. Mishandled and played out. Sorotka charges forward, steals the puck, moves into the Blue Jacket zone on the far side. Sorotka steps around the defender, moves to the end line. Keeps the puck, moves behind the net to the near side. Backhanded up to Bible at the point. Bible holds the zone, dumps the puck back up the boards. That is intercepted, played up but not out. Thomas holds at the blue line, shot from distance, kicked aside by the goalie. Play collected on the far side by the Blue Jackets, and the Blue Jackets skate out of the zone. Moving up the middle of the ice, Blue Jackets gain the Royals in. Shot from distance, blocked aside by Heller. Play pushed into the far corner. Centering feed, misses everybody, comes all the way to the near side. Picard over to collect. Picard moves up the boards. She moves through, drops the puck back. That is going to go all the way back into her own end. Sealy chasing the puck down in the far corner. Sealy turns up the ice, shovels the puck ahead. Shin doesn't get to it in time. Puck bounced back to Sealy. Played up to the point, held in by the Blue Jackets, and dumped deep. Schumacher behind her net. She moves to the near side. Puck played up the boards. That is collected at the point by the Blue Jackets. Played to the far side, but Sealy intercepts and moves out of the zone. Sealy chips the puck off the boards. Forward, that gets through the defender. Bruno forward to pressure. Puck dumped to the Blue Jackets inboards and to the near side. Picard holds in the corner, dumps the puck back behind the net. Blue Jackets collect in the far corner, passed up the far boards. Played at the point. Sealy slows the play down. Puck winds up on Schumacher's stick. Schu turns to the near side, dumps the puck ahead. That is collected in neutral. Puck bounced to Picard. Picard gains center, dumps the puck into the far corner, and then goes to chase. Picard has the solo forechecker. Puck played up the far side. That gets out to neutral. Recollected by Thomas. Thomas lobs the puck in, but Picard was still offside on the play. 11:58 left in the opening frame. Draw will be on the dot just in front of the Blue Jackets bench. Thomas wins the drawback, played back to Bible. Bible gives the puck back to Soroka. Soroka moves to the near side, runs into a couple Blue Jackets player, hammers the puck through, but the puck comes free to Thomas. Thomas plays the puck forward on the far side. That is slowed down by the defense in their own zone. Moving to the near side, played away from Soroka up the near boards. Blue Jackets race up the near side, step into the Royal zone. Bible pressuring on the boards. Centering feed sticked away by Tsui and collected by Hireman on the far side. Hireman overskates, turnaround. Puck is dumped into the near corner. Bible races to the near side. Bible doesn't win the foot race. Puck gets dumped deep. Thomas back on the inboards to collect. She rattles the puck around. Hireman can't reach it. Held up and then out of the zone. Chipped forward by Hireman, who is falling down on the play. Puck played back into the zone. Soroka charging into the corner to pressure. Puck hammered up the near side. Played out of the zone. Bible controls that center. Bible to Bruno. That was off of Bruno's skate. Shin steps forward up the middle. Gives the puck to Bruno. Bruno gains the zone. Royals onside. Bruno's shot. Blocked by the goalie. And played into the near corner. Collected from the corner. Bruno takes the second shot. That is shouldered by the goalie to the inboards. Played up the near side. Schu holds the zone. Puck bounces. And Picard could not hold the blue line. Royals have to get back on side. Picard turns back up the near side. Gives the puck to Bruno. Bruno steps into the Blue Jackets zone. Shot from the top of the circle. Goes wide of the net. Play at the far point. Held in by Sealy. Pressured by Shen. Puck gets wrapped deep. Bruno will collect in the near corner. Bruno drops the puck to Schumacher. Schumacher, challenged by a Blue Jackets player, gives the puck to Picard. Picard steps past one. Recollects. Tight angle shot. Blocked by the goalie. Puck winds up behind the net. Play still behind the net. Picard trying to get to the front. It does get to the front. Shin can't get a shot away. She gets shouldered off the play, and the Blue Jackets step away with the puck. Pressured by Picard. Puck comes free on the far side. Bruno picks it up. Turns to the slot. Bruno doesn't have anything on that shot. Puck bounces free. Picard takes a whack at it. Puck bounces free to the near side, and now the Blue Jackets settle things down and dump the puck down the ice, and that is going to go all the way for an icing. Draw will be to the Blue Jacket goalie's glove side after the icing with 9:50 left. Oh no, to the stick side is where the referee is standing. So, draw to the stick side after the icing. Thomas wins the draw to the outside. Play towards the middle. That winds up with Soroka. Soroka turns, shoots, and misses just wide of the far post. Play on the far boards. Puck bounced to a Blue Jacket stick. Held in by Hireman. She dumps the puck deep. Soroka picks it up off the inboards. Soroka centers to Thomas. Thomas's shot is bounced off of a stick to the near side. Played up the near boards. Bible holds the zone and then gets shoved out. Bible still with the puck in neutral. Bible sends the puck forward to Soroka. Soroka steps into the zone, loses the puck, tries to hammer it forward. Puck bounced past Bible out to neutral. Bible drops the puck to Tsui. Tsui forward to Thomas. Thomas couldn't hold on to that. Puck gets through into the zone. Blue Jackets hammer the puck down. That misses everybody and is going to go all the way down for another icing. Draw will again be to the goalie's stick side. (9:11) left in the opening frame. Bruno winds up tipping the puck forward. Blue Jackets collect behind their goal line, skating to the near side. Picard partially blocks the outlet pass. Puck sent up the near side. Shu holds the zone, but the puck bounces into the slot, loose, recollected by the Blue Jackets and bounced out at the near point. That gets past Picard. Schumacher sends it up the far side to Shen. Shen steps into the zone. She gets knocked off the play at the point. Blue Jackets recover and dump the puck back out to neutral. Shen races back up the boards. She knocks the puck free. Puck will go to Schumacher. Schumacher hammers it off the boards, but held in by a skate. Shen collects the puck at the side of the far circle. She turns back towards the boards. She fans on the outlet pass. She gets run into the boards. Battle still on the far side, now collected by Shen. Shen moves the puck out of the zone, loses the puck coming over the line. Shen back to get it. She shovels the puck ahead, but that is intercepted. Played through Shen into the zone. Seeley now races over to the boards to collect. Seeley gives the puck to Shen. Shen chips the puck to the blue line, but not out. Dump back up the boards. Puck winds up on Seeley's stick. Seeley behind her net to the near side. Seeley to Picard. Picard skates out of the zone on the near side. She passes across. That will wind up on Shen's stick. Shen charges up the ice on the far side. She gains the zone with Bruno to her right. Shen recollects and then gets knocked off the puck in the corner. Puck played up the far side, and that will come out of the zone. Bible collects in neutral. Bible forward to Soroka. Soroka into the zone. Soroka dumps the puck hard around the net, chased by Bruno. Puck sent up the far side. That bounced off the ref and then cleared out of the zone by the Blue Jackets. Bible collects inside her own end. Turns to the near side now, cuts up the middle of the ice. Bible passes the puck through Soroka's skates. That took a weird bounce and winds up on a Blue Jacket stick. Blue Jackets pass the puck up the middle of the ice. That comes out of the zone. Broken up by Tsui just outside the blue line. Blue Jackets dump it up the middle, collected by Thomas. Thomas forward on the far side, touched on the way through, no icing. Blue Jackets in the far corner in their own zone to collect. Blue Jackets pass it up the middle. That is in the skates of the player in the middle. Puck comes to the blue line, held by Tsui initially, but it trickles over the line. Recollected now by the Blue Jackets, moving up the far side. Blue Jackets dump the puck down. Icing waved off. Play behind the net. Blue Jackets get to it first. Centering feed doesn't go. Played towards the corner by Tsui. Tsui passes up to Hireman. Hireman passes the puck through and skates out of the zone. That puck was a little too far to get back to, and the Blue Jackets get on it first. Blue Jackets pass the puck to the near side as the defender fell down on the play. Blue Jackets move up the near boards towards the Royal zone. Puck knocked free by Thomas. Bashed up the near side by Schumacher. And now played out by Picard. Picard charges up the near side. She repicks up the puck, moves into the zone in the middle, cuts wide to the near side, holds at the circle. Blue Jackets player fell down and wound up in the way of the shot. Picard chases behind the net. Centering feet goes off the outside of the net. And Picard gets to it first. Backhanded on net, and the goalie grabs onto that and hangs on. 6:26 left in the first period. Draw will be to the Blue Jacket goalie's glove side. Draw one back by the Blue Jackets. Played in the corner. Pushed past Bruno to the far side. Collected by Shen. Shen off the board. She mishandles it. Bounced to the middle. Bruno turns around, takes a shot. That is blocked by the goalie. Puck played to the near side. Shu steps forward. Holds the zone. That is bounced into the near corner. Picard forward to pressure. Blue Jackets rattle the puck up the near board. Shu steps forward. Holds the zone. Bouncing puck in the circle. Swept across the ice. And now collected on the far side. Blue Jackets play the puck out to neutral. That is collected by Seeley. Seeley's pass misses Shen. Shen gets a stick on it, played forward by the Blue Jackets, and now collected by Schumacher. Schumacher sends the puck to the near side. Bruno races over. She gets to it first, chips the puck into the zone, and then everybody runs into the referee. Puck played back out to neutral. Picard collects. Bruno steps out of the zone. Picard back into the zone. She moves wide to the near side. Wide open shot. Blocked by the goalie. Played to the near side. That was again blocked by the goalie. And now rattled around to the far point. Puck held in. Seeley collects. She steps forward. Her shot is blocked. Puck winds up behind her. Blue Jackets send it up the boards and out to neutral. Puck goes all the way down into the Royals' end. Heller plays it to Bible. Bible turns up the far side. She passes the puck to Soroka. Soroka up the near side. She's pressured by the Blue Jackets. She pushes the puck through and then chases in the zone. Soroka gets to it in the corner. Puck played back up the boards. Blue Jackets get to it first. Thomas blocks the outlet pass. Bible blocks the second outlet, but then it's sent out to neutral. Bible collects at center. Played up the near side to Thomas. Thomas into the zone. Thomas to the middle. Shot just wide of the net. Played into the corner. Thomas gets to the loose puck first. Ties the play up on the board. Sends the puck to Soroka in the corner. Played back up the near side. Bounced to the bottom of the circle. Played to the middle. Hireman got a stick on it. Bounced the puck to the far side. And the Blue Jackets rattle the puck behind the net to the near side again. Played off the half boards on the near side. Blue Jackets chip the puck off the boards. And that is going to go all the way down, but not far enough for an icing. Tsui back to collect off her inboards. Sui runs into a Blue Jackets player, loses the puck. Centering feed off a skate, bounced back into the corner. Sui sends the puck up the far boards to Hireman. Hireman collects, moves out of the zone. She chips the puck forward and then gets hammered into the boards. And that went for an icing after Hireman got absolutely clobbered into the boards. I believe this draw should be at center because the whistle was for an icing. No, they're going to put it just outside the zone. So I'm not entirely sure where that should be. The whistle was for an icing, but the Royals are now on the power play. 4:12 left in the opening frame. Draw controlled back by the Royals and then bounced off a Blue Jackets player. Blue Jackets into the zone. Shu comes over. Shot goes wide of the net. Played by Shu on the near side. She sends the puck up. That's intercepted on the way out. Dumped back deep into the Royal zone. Recollected by Seeley off the inboard. Seeley to the far side. Puck shoveled ahead. That bounced over shin stick. Held in by the Blue Jackets and dumped on net. Heller had to make a save. Play to the near side. Picard collects, settles things down, gives the puck to Bruno. Bruno sweeps the puck through but loses the puck in the process. Dumped ahead by the Blue Jackets. That got past Shin. Seeley steps forward, knocks the puck ahead. Shin gets run into. Puck still in neutral, bounced to Seeley. Seeley back to Shin. Shin can't get the puck into the zone. Blue Jackets send it up the middle, broken up by Picard, and now given to her by Seeley. Picard holds, puck played forward. That is blocked by a leg. Battle at the near point inside the zone. That shot is blocked by Schumacher. Seeley collects on the far side and moves up the far side of the ice. 27 seconds remaining in the man advantage. That was dumped ahead, but Bruno didn't know it was coming. Puck gets all the way down. Bruno gets to it first. Battle on the inboards. Puck gets swept to the far side. Hireman races over to collect. She dumps the puck into the corner. Sawaka can't hold on to it. Puck pushed back to the point, held by Bible. And that trickled over the line. Royals have to tag back up. Bible holds at center, and that is going to do it for the power play. Bible up to Thomas. Thomas blows a tire on the play. Blue Jackets send it forward, but it is broken up by Thomas, who is on her backside. Puck still on the far side of the ice, now played to the near side by the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets move into the Royal zone. Puck gets broken up by Bible. Second effort gets the puck to Sawaka. Sawaka can't hold the zone, or can't collect the puck. It comes out to neutral, and the Blue Jackets dump it back in offside. 2:21 left in the first period. Not a great power play for the Royals this morning. Draw one back by the Blue Jackets. That is going to get all the way to their zone. Blue Jackets back to it first, played up the far boards. Hammered ahead, that got through one. Wound up getting stopped by the ref. Sui collects the puck first. She gets run into by a Blue Jackets player. Puck winds up on Thomas's stick. Played forward by Thomas. Collected by the Blue Jackets. Lead pass blocked by Hireman. Hireman chips it ahead. That will be collected by the Blue Jackets in their own zone. Played away from Sawaka on the far side. Hireman collects. She shovels the puck ahead. Sawaka just tagged back up. Sawaka forward to pressure. Puck sent up to the point, held by Hireman. Hireman hits the ref, gives the puck to Thomas in the middle, but Thomas couldn't hold on to it. Puck hammered down by the Blue Jackets. And Bible back in her own end to collect. Bible slams on the brakes, moves to the near side. Pressured by two. She now cuts up the middle of the ice. Bible to the near side. Bible charges ahead. Bible steps into the zone. Bible moves wide on the near side. She cuts back to the middle. Centering feet pushed on net by Picard, but blocked by the goalie. Played up the far side now. Swept aside by Shen. Shen pokes the puck to the boards, and then the puck gets hammered into the Royal zone by the Blue Jackets. Collected by Bruno. Bruno rockets the puck around. That is going to come all the way down and make it for an icing. .111 left in the opening frame. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the icing. Scrum off the draw. Played forward by the Blue Jackets. Knocked into the referee. Hammered to the boards. Royal player fell down. That is centered, but slowed down by Bruno. Bruno recollects in the corner. Bruno passes up the middle of the ice. That is intercepted. Shin couldn't get a stick on it. Broken up by the Royals. Shu shovels it ahead. That's held in by the Blue Jackets. Puck bounced off the inboards to the near side. Recollected, hammered to the boards by Bruno and bounced to Picard. Picard, Bruno, and Shin charge up the ice together. Picard moves into the zone on the near side. Puck swept away, but recollected on the boards. Picard moves wide, loses the puck on the inboards, coming behind the net. Moving up the far side. Shin gets pushed off the play. Puck comes out of the zone. Blue Jackets charge up the middle of the ice into the Royal zone. Step wide, shot goes wide of the far pipe. Chip forward by Shin, held in by the Blue Jackets. Sealy recollects the bouncing puck, overskated by everybody. She pokes the puck to Shin. Puck bounces to Sealy. Sealy sends the puck down, and that is going to go all the way down for an icing with 11.6 seconds remaining in the first period. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the icing. Scrum off the draw. Chip now to the board. Soroka back to collect. Soroka plays the puck to the middle. That is played by Thomas and out of the zone. That was not touched by the defender. It is going to go all the way down, but the buzzer sounds before the puck crossed the line. End of one. Score is all tied up at 0. That's going to do it for the first intermission. Team switching sides for the second. Royals in black will be moving right to left, and the Blue Jackets in white will be moving left to right. Royals changing out who's starting the period. It is going to be Bruno, Picard, and Shin as the forwards, with Schumacher and Sealy on defense. We are set for the second. Draw one to the outside by the Blue Jackets. Played by the defense on the far boards. That did not get very far. Bounced to Picard. Picard into the zone. She sweeps the puck to herself. Tight angle shot kicked aside by the goalie. Played up the middle of the ice. Blue Jackets exit the zone. Played forward. That was tipped ahead. Shin races back to collect in the near circle in her own zone. Shin plays the puck to the near side. She loses the battle there. Puck recollected by the Blue Jackets. Centering feed stuffed on net. Heller got in the way of the first one. And then the puck is cleared to the near side to Shen. Shen passes the puck up to Bruno. Bruno tips it out of the zone. That was not played by the defense. No icing on the play. That was touched on the way through. Battle on the inboards, held in by Soroka. Puck bounced to her. Now to Bruno. Bruno tried to get the puck to Soroka, but loses the battle on the far side. Bruno can't hold the zone. Puck played out. Sealy knocks it free. Puck played forward, intercepted by the Blue Jackets. Hireman gets a stick in the way of the lead pass, and the puck trickles into the Royal zone. Puck hammered up the board. Shu runs into a player and then falls down on the play. Puck rattled around by Thomas. That will be collected by the Blue Jackets at their blue line. Puck trickled back towards the net. Soroka charges forward. She can't get in the way of the outlet pass. Puck played out of the zone. That was away from Sealy, but Sealy will get back to it before icing. Sealy turns up the far side, played up the boards, tipped to the blue line, but held in. Shot blocked by Heller, who is just going to cover and freeze the play. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. 12:33 left in the second period. Draw one to the by the Blue Jackets to the middle. Played up and intercepted by Tsui. Tsui chips the puck out of the zone. That gets past one. Shin now charges forward. She is not going to get there in time. Puck swept into the corner. Shin holds there. Battle in the corner. Now Bruno over to help out to his side. In the near corner, puck gets played up the near boards. Slowed down by Bruno. Bruno can't hold on to it. Sui holds the zone initially, but the puck bounces free to Bible. Bible at neutral. Gives the puck to Picard. Picard turns away from one, passes the puck to Bruno in the middle. Bruno turns, loses the puck. Picard hammers the puck forward and then goes to chase. Picard into the corner. She gets her centering pass blocked behind the net. Puck comes to the near side. Bruno battling on the near boards. Sent up. Sui holds the zone initially, but kicked out by the defenders. Bible collects at center. Moves to the far side. Played up to Picard. Picard gets shoved off the play. Now the puck comes free, and Bruno collects. Bruno 1-on-2 into the zone. She steps wide, loses the battle in the corner, recollects the puck. Bruno on the inboards, chips through, loses the puck to the defenders at the side of the netting, and the Blue Jackets exit the zone. Played towards the middle, knocked ahead. That is going to go between the defenders, but icing got waved off for some reason. Shu collects in the corner, pass up to Soroka on the far side. Soroka can't get the puck out of the zone. Puck dumped back deep. Sealy moved behind her net. Follow-up is shoveled ahead, and Heller was down early, and the puck gets chipped over her glove and into the goal. Draw one back by the Royals. Sealy collects at her blue line. Chipped up the boards. Hammered ahead. That is blocked by the Blue Jackets. Puck winds up on Schumacher's stick. Schumacher to Thomas. Thomas to Soroka. Soroka into the zone on the far side. Soroka takes a shot. That misses to the near side. Sealy steps forward. Holds his own. Puck sent to the middle of the ice. Now played out by the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets charge up the far side into the Royal zone. Collect on the far side. Center feed comes in front. Shot. Blocked by Heller, and she does not give up a rebound on this one. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. 10:42 left in the second period. Draw controlled by the Royals. Picard skates forward with it on the far side. Picard cuts through the middle. Turns the defender around, moves into the zone, steps around, shot goes over the goal. Puck gets played on the near side, held in by Tsui. Puck bounced to the Blue Jackets, played up the near boards, played off the boards. Bruno collects, her shot is blocked by a stick, goes well wide into the far corner. Collected by Picard, she sends it in, that's blocked by the goalie. And the puck gets played to the near boards. Tsui blocks the initial outlet, now sent out to center. Collected at center, Bible pokes the puck free. Now swept into the zone. Chasing it down in the corner. Blue Jackets win the battle in the near corner in the Royal zone. Picard shoves the player off the puck. Sui back to help out. Pushing and shoving in the corner. Puck kicked free. And there was a whistle that I don't think either of the refs blew. There was a squeak from something in the arena. It sounded enough like a whistle that everybody stopped. Both of the refs were looking around to see what it was. Not sure what that sound came from. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. One into the corner by the Royals. Hammered behind the net by Schumacher. Sealy to the near side. She loses the foot race. Puck bounced into the circle. Blue Jackets get to it first. Played beside. Tight angle shot blocked by Heller, and then she pokes the puck away. Puck rattled to the far board. Soroka can't get to it in time. Puck still on the far side. Sent in. Schumacher kicks it into the corner. She blocks the wraparound attempt. Soroka challenging on the far boards. Puck played back into the corner by the Blue Jackets. That took a weird bounce off the Zamboni door back there. Collected by the Blue Jackets. Centering feed blocked by Schumacher. Sent towards the front. And then cleared out of danger by the defenders. Played to the point. Soroka can't get the puck out of the zone. Centering feed. Kicked on net, and Heller had to jump on top of that, and she freezes the play with 9:08 left in the second period. Draw to Heller's glove side. Controlled by the Blue Jackets. Chip to the high slot. Shot blocked by a body in front. Bounce into the corner. Bible hammers the puck ahead. That is held in by the Blue Jackets at the point. Shot goes well wide to the near side. Blue Jackets collect at the side of the near circle. Played out the boards. Chipped ahead by Bruno. Shin collects, and she can't get the puck out of the zone. Sui steps forward, now gives the puck up. That did not get over the blue line. Played deep. Bible over skates. Puck drifts to the side. Sui pushes the puck into the corner. Blue Jackets side angle shot bounced off of Bible and now settled down by Bruno. Bruno sends the puck to the middle. Miscommunication and now recollected. Bruno hammers the puck ahead. Blue Jackets back in their own end to collect. Moving to the near side. Puck sent to the boards. Played up, held in by Sui. Slowed down by the Blue Jackets and played out to neutral. Picard collects. She passes the puck across. Held out of the zone by Bruno, preventing an offside. Blue Jackets recollect at their line. Played up the far boards. Schumacher comes over to slow down the play. Bouncing puck gets through. Sui blocks the shot. Puck winds up in the corner. Bruno hammers the puck ahead. That is held in by the Blue Jackets. Soroka back in pressure. Shot blocked aside by Heller. Played to the near side. Collected by Shen. Shen turns to the near boards. Passes the puck to the middle. That's intercepted. Pushed towards the front. That winds up going wide of the net. Blue Jackets drop the puck back to the far point. Shot from point. Gets through. Heller gets a stick on it. Follow-up shot is eaten by Heller. 2 saves in a row. Puck played behind the net. Sent to the front. Shot is off the pipe. Shot in. Heller sticks that to the inboards. Puck trickles to the far corner. Pushed up the far boards. Collected at the point. Shot from distance. Blocked down by Schumacher. She gives the puck to Soroka. Soroka gets the puck out of the zone. Blue Jackets recollect at center. Shot in. And that is offside on the Blue Jackets. Draw one to the middle. Controlled by Picard at the far side. Hammered up. That will trickle over the blue line. Blue Jackets have to get back onside. Blue Jackets pass the puck to the near side. Chipped forward. That is broken up by Shin outside of the blue line. Hammered forward. That gets through Tsui, but Bible will go collect in the corner. Bible holds. Turns back to the near side, pressured by the Blue Jackets. Bible steps forward. Puck gets swept to the middle. That will go all the way across to the far side. Held by Tsui. Tsui gets run into by a player. Play at the blue line. Held in by the Blue Jackets. Dumped forward. That was off a body. Bounced to the near side. Bible gets a stick on it first. Puck sent into the corner. To a side in the corner now. Played back to the point. Held by the Blue Jackets. Stepping to the middle. Shot is going to go wide. Bible into the corner. She sends it up. That is blocked. Puck now bounced to Picard. Picard hammers the puck down, and that is going to go for an icing. Draw will be to Heller's glove side with 4 minutes remaining in the period. 35 seconds left in the man advantage for the Blue Jackets. Draw one to the middle. Tipped away by Soroka. Follow-up shot blocked by Soroka. Recollected shot kicked aside by Heller. Play behind the net. Heller blocked it. Follow-up sent to the side of the net. Heller got another save and then covers. Draw one back into the corner by the Royals. Seeley gets to it first, played off the outside of the netting, bounced in front, puck trickles wide of the far pipe, dumped up the ice, that got through the defender and out of the zone. Soroka charges forward, she collects, she loses the battle, puck winds up under the ref accidentally kicked it forward, dumped into the Royal zone. Seeley to her inboards to collect, she moves to the near side, held up in the corner, Seeley loses the battle, Blue Jacket steal, sent to the front, that missed the center. Played up the far side, chipped ahead by Soroka, and that is going to do it for the power play. Blue Jackets send it to the near side. Collected off the near boards, dumped into the zone past Seeley. And Heller's going to cover with pressure coming in on her. 3:04 left in the second. Draw to Heller's stick side. Card wins the draw to the outside. Played forward by Tsui. Held at the point. Shot is going to go on Heller. And then she gives up a huge rebound that is fortunately directed outside. Collected now by Picard. Picard fans on the outlet pass. Second effort. Sends the puck down. That is going to go on net, preventing an icing. Picard technically gets credit for a shot there. And then the goalie covers with the Royals charging into the zone. Draw to the goalie's glove side. Draw one to the outside. Dropped to Bible. Bible sends it to Thomas. That winds up on Soroka's stick. Soroka's centering feed blocked. Thomas gets to it first. Thomas sends it to Tsui at the high slot. Her shot is blocked by the goalie and then sticked away by the defenders. Play still in front of the net. Soroka can't get a second shot off. It's bounced off the inboards to the far side. Played up the far boards. Bible holds the zone. She gets run into. Puck knocked forward by Thomas. Now cleared out of the zone. Bible recollects in neutral. She drops the puck to Tsui. Tsui up the near side to Hireman. Hireman sends it forward, but that's off a leg. Played back to Tsui. Tsui's lead pass is blocked. Battle on the near boards. Now dumped ahead. Intercepted by Bible. Bible skates forward up the middle of the ice. She sends the puck in. That is going to go on net, and the goalie had to stop it. Puck played into the corner, pushing and shoving there. Soroka can't get to it. Played through Thomas on the far side, and that is kicked past Bruno, and Seeley races back in her own zone. Seeley collects the puck, turns to the far side, plays it forward. That is through one. Picard gets the puck out of the zone. Shin collects at center. Shin forward, and that is dropped out of the zone. Schumacher can't. Draw one back by the Royals. She drops it to the point. Bruno's shot from the point is wide of the net. Played behind the net. Collected by Shin. Shin centering feed. Goes in front. Picard collects. Fans on the shot. Second effort sent to the middle. Schumacher gets dumped in the net, and the puck stays out. Draw will again be to the goalie's glove side. Draw one back by the Blue Jackets. Played towards the middle. That is swept to the near side. Hireman chasing in the corner. She blocks the initial outlet pass. Played up the near boards. That will be dumped out to center and then hammered through Bible. Bible charging back to get to it. Bible collects in the far circle. She plays it up to Soroka. Soroka couldn't hold on to that, but the puck comes out to neutral. Battle in front of the Blue Jackets bench. Blue Jackets collect, dump the puck in. Sui behind her own net. She plays the puck to Hireman on the near side. Hireman recollects, plays to Soroka. Soroka tips it out of the zone, but loses the handle. Blue Jackets collect at the blue line. Played through Soroka. Hammered forward. Bible blocks the lead pass. She gets knocked off the play. Puck knocked into the Royals' end, where Thomas will collect in the corner. Thomas over skates. Bible back to help. Sent to the middle, and that gets through everybody and all the way to the near point. Collected by the Blue Jackets. Shot from distance. Played into the middle. Bouncing puck free. Knocked free and then swept out by Thomas. Recollected by the Blue Jackets. Now hammered out of the zone. That is not going to make it. Soroka is going to charge in. She collects the puck, but the buzzer sounded, and that was after the buzzer. We'll see. They may be taking Soroka for that because that was after the buzzer. I don't know if they're going to or not. We'll see after the break. That's the end of the second intermission. Teams back to their original sides for the third period. Blue Jackets in white will be moving right to left. Royals in black will be moving left to right. It looks like they are not going to take Soroka for that shot after the buzzer. So it will be 5-on-5 to start the third period. 14 minutes on the clock. And we are set to go. Picard wins the draw to the near side. Played forward by Bruno. Her pass gets partially blocked. Schumacher hammers the puck ahead. That is collected by the Blue Jackets and now dumped into the Royal zone. Seeley in the far corner to play the puck. She turns up the far side. Puck blocked by the Blue Jackets back into the corner. Collected there. Bruno shoves a player down in front of the net. Play comes out of the zone and Shin charges ahead. She's going to step past, and she decided to tussle it with the defender. Play held in by Picard. Shin sweeps it ahead. Shu can't get a stick on it. Play at the side of the net. Played by Picard. Picard behind the goal line forward to Shu. That is cleared by the defenders and now skated out of the zone. Blue Jackets skate up the near side into the Royals' end. Play slowed down on the boards. Picard can't get to it in time. Puck dumped into the corner. Bruno collects there. Played up. Picard tips it out of the zone. Schumacher tips it out of the zone. And it will be played by the Blue Jackets in their own end. Shu forward to pressure. Skating away from her up the far side. Moving into the Royal zone. That is chip past Sui. Bruno into the corner. She battles there. Battle on the inboards. Puck comes to the far side. Blue Jackets get to it first. Dropped to the near point. Shot. Covered by Heller and then swept aside by the defenders. Play comes out of the zone. Turned up the near boards, collected by Thomas. Thomas skates forward, steps into the zone, shot from the high slot, blocked, and now collected by the Blue Jackets. Play to the point. Bible can't hold the zone. She gives the puck to Soroka. Soroka steps in, sweeps the puck through one defender, loses it in the circle, recollect at the bottom of the circle. Centering feed misses Hireman. Played on the far side by the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets play the puck up the middle of the ice. Moving to the far side, Sui breaks the play up at the blue line, shoved into the zone. Bible behind her net to the near corner. Bible pushes the puck back behind the net. Now dumps the puck up the near side. That will get out of the zone. Chased down by the Blue Jackets. Turned back up the near side. Played out of the zone. Blue Jackets turn up the middle of the ice. Cutting to the far side. Puck dumped in. Seeley chases the puck down on her inboards. Seeley moves behind her net. She loses the puck behind the net. Stolen by the Blue Jackets. Centering feed doesn't go. Played into the corner. Outlet pass blocked by a body. Play on the boards. Bounced up to the point and out to neutral. Blue Jackets collect at center. Played forward. Broken up by Schumacher. Schumacher charges ahead but can't get to it in time. Play chipped ahead by Picard. Picard charges forward. She moves into the Blue Jacket zone. Play swept wide. Picard still with it. She moves behind the net. Stuff attempt. Doesn't go. Puck comes all the way to the near point, and no one was home. Bruno steps forward but can't hold the zone. Play broken up at the point. Sent ahead. Broken up by Seeley. Seeley moves to the near side. Seeley into the zone with Schumacher behind her. Seeley shot. Blocker down by the goalie. Play to the near side. Bruno holds the zone. Her shot is off a leg and out to center. Collected by Thomas. Thomas plays it into the zone, but the Royals were still way offside. Draw will be on the dot in front of the Blue Jackets bench. Draw controlled by the Royals. Sui gives it to Thomas in the middle. Thomas dumps it into the zone. That will be controlled by the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets hold on the far side. Played forward. Held in by Thomas. Bouncing puck. Played deeper by Hireman. Now collected by Thomas. Thomas's tight angle shot. Bounced off a body in front. And the goalie dives on top of the loose puck in the crease. 10:32 left in the third period. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side. Thomas wins the draw back. Collected by Tsui. Her shot blocked down in front. Swept to the near side. Chased down by Soroka in the corner. Soroka drops the puck into the circle, but that is intercepted by the Blue Jackets and controlled. Played out, but blocked by a body. Second effort comes out to neutral. Now played to the near side. Swept to the far side. That was in the skates. Tsui breaks the play up at the blue line. Plays the puck back out to center, and that goes to Soroka. Soroka charges up the ice. Soroka into the zone on the near side. She steps wide. Tight angle shot blocked by a body, and now collected by the Blue Jackets. Played up the middle. That is intercepted by Picard. Picard steps in. Shot. Chipped in front and blocked aside by the goalie. Played up the near side. Picard holds the zone. She still has the puck. Her shot misses the net wide to the far side. Play on the far boards, dumped off the end. That took a funny bounce in front. Played away from Picard to the near boards. Picard slows things down. Puck bounces to Schumacher. She leaves it for Picard. Puck still at the top of the circle, now collected by the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets turn up the near side. Moving forward. Collision on the boards. Bruno slowed the play down, and the puck winds up on Picard's stick. Picard to Schumacher. Schumacher was bumped and couldn't hold on to the play. She keeps the play in the zone. Drop back. Picard winds up on the receiving end. She cuts to the outside. Holds. Shot. Blockered aside by the goalie. Play on the far side, swept up, and that is going to be shot through Seeley, but it will not make it far enough for an icing. Bruno collects in her own zone. Bruno turns to the near side, dumps the puck up, and that is going to miss everybody and go for an icing with 9 minutes remaining in the third period. Draw to Heller's glove side. One towards the middle, chipped towards the net, blocked by Heller, and then covered. Draw again to Heller's glove side. One towards the middle. Played forward by the Royals. It's in the skates of the Blue Jackets. Played back into the circle. Bible sweeps it into the corner. Centering feed knocked behind the net. Sui collects on the far side. Her lead pass is blocked. Second effort goes across the paint and into the near corner. Bible collects off the near boards. Bible skates forward. Gives the puck to Soroka. Soroka couldn't hold on to it. Played back out of the zone. Pushed up the middle. I apologize if anything slowed down there. Dumped up the middle. That is not held by Hireman. Puck bounced past Sui. Sui can't get back to it in time. Bible now has to race back into her own zone. One-on-one into the corner. Bible blocks the centering feed. She collects behind the net, gives the puck to Soroka. Soroka can't hold on to the pass. Play at the point. Pushed into the circle. Played to the middle. Broken up by Hireman. Coming across. Hireman can't get on the puck. Puck played into the corner. Thomas hammers the puck through one. Sui steps to it first. She sends the puck up. That is intercepted. Played across the blue line. Pushed to the near side. Centering feed blocked. Bible collects. She can't get it forward. Thomas now sends it up to Soroka. Soroka gets it out of the zone. Blue Jackets turn in neutral. Puck played across. Hireman gets to it. She chips the puck ahead. And they're going to call that an icing. She played it forward from center, but they're going to call that icing anyway. Draw to Heller's glove side. Picard wins the draw to the middle, hammered forward by Schumacher. She sends it forward to Shin. Shin didn't know it was coming. Puck played forward. Sealy breaks the play up in front of the bench. Played forward. That misses Shin. Dumped into the Royal zone. Bruno slows things down. Her outlet pass is blocked. Played by the Blue Jackets. Bruno sweeps it into the corner. She turns. Her outlet pass is blocked again. Battle on the far boards. Play stopped there. Pushed into the corner. Pushed behind the net now. And racing over. Picard will get to it first on the boards. She plays it up to Schumacher. That is going to miss. It's a foot race down, but that is going to go for an icing. .706 remaining in the third period. Draw one towards the middle, knocked wide of the net by Thomas. Bruno collects behind the net. She reverses, runs into a Blue Jackets player. She rattles the puck off the glass into the corner. Blue Jackets intercept there. Centering feed blocked by Sealy. Second effort, kicked aside by Heller. Played to the far side. Hireman gets knocked off the play. Her second effort gets the puck to the point. Held in by the Blue Jackets. Dumped back out the far boards. Sealy sends the puck to the boards. Collected by the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets into the corner. Pressured by Sealy. Blue Jackets behind the net. Pushed back to the far side. That is centered and then knocked behind the net, and it winds up on the netting, and we get a whistle. 6:32 left in the third. Draw to Heller's stick side. Picard wins the draw to the outside. Sui gets her pocket pick. Centering feed blocked by Picard. Sui turns it back to the boards. She gets her stick lifted. Battle on the far side. Picard hammers the puck ahead. Shin can't get to it in time. Puck dumped back into the corner. Sui collects in the corner, sent up the boards. Shin can't get it through the defender at the point. Shin's second effort dumps the puck up the middle. That will be collected by the Blue Jackets at center. Blue Jackets play the puck to the far side. Pressured by Picard, sent ahead. Held at the blue line. Sui can't get the puck out. Puck bounces to Bible. Bible hammers the puck ahead to Picard. Picard moves up the ice. She kicks the puck to herself on the near side. Picard, tight angle shot is collected by the goalie, who hangs on to it. That was well behind the pipe. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Draw one to the outside by the Blue Jackets. Sent up the near side board. Collected at the point. Now played up the middle. That is slowed down by Hireman, but collected by the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets 1-on-3 into the Royal zone. Shot from distance. Blocked by Heller. Played up the far side, held in at the point. Shot, blocked down in front, did not make it to the net. Play at the bottom of the far circle, poked free by Sealy, given to Hireman. Puck out of the zone at the far point. She charges ahead, she tips it forward. Second effort slowed down, Hireman reaches back for it. Play slowed down, chipped forward by Thomas, collected by the Blue Jackets just inside the blue line. Played up and out, dumped back in by Thomas. Draw in front of the Blue Jackets bench. One back by the Royals. Bible racing back to get to it. She plays it forward up to Schumacher. Schumacher's lead pass bounces to Picard. Now hammered forward by the Blue Jackets. Sui collects in her own zone. Played up the middle, intercepted by the Blue Jackets. Chipped forward by Picard. Pushed ahead by Shin. Racing forward. Played to the near side. Dumped ahead. Picard gets in front of the goal. Shot misses or blocked. And a follow-up is pushed to the front. Schumacher pushed it on net, but the goalie was on top of it. Picard wins the puck to Shen. Bounced off the boards, held in by Tsui. Play to the middle. Schumacher chips it into the near corner. Blue Jackets get to it there. Picard holds the zone, bounced it into the corner. Dumped behind the net. Shen moves into the far corner. Her centering feed blocked by a skate. Second effort sent to the front. That missed Schumacher and goes all the way to the near boards. Collected, sent up, held in by Bible at the blue line. She dumps it back up the near side. Schumacher gets bumped off the play. She fell down in the near circle. Rattled back around to the near side. Schu blocks the outlet pass, gives it to Bible. Bible holds, gives it to Schumacher. Schumacher can't tip that on net. Played back to the boards. That took a bounce off the boards. Bible races across, holds the zone, but her pass is blocked by a body. Tsui sends it forward. That misses Shen. Played by the Blue Jackets behind their own net with 4:04 remaining. Puck played to the near boards. That took a bounce. Overskated by Bruno. Thomas collects, sends it forward. Blue Jackets collect, bumped off the play, bounced to the middle. Sealy sends it forward to Sawaka. Sawaka charges forward. She gets to it in the corner. Sawaka behind the net, centering feed, misses Thomas, and then Sealy can't hold the line. Sealy gives the puck to Bruno on the near side. Bruno's pass up. Misses everybody, goes into the corner. Blue Jackets rattle it up the near boards. Thomas bounces it off the boards. Bruno steps forward but can't hold the zone. Puck trickles over the line. Bruno turns. Bruno still with the puck. She shovels it ahead. Hireman reaches forward, chips it into the zone. Blocks the initial outlet pass. Second effort is pushed out to Sealy at center. Sealy loses the puck. Thomas winds up with it. Thomas holds, passes the puck to Bruno. Bruno passes the puck forward. That is going to go for an icing. 3:06 left in the third period. Scrum off the draw, puck still on the dot. Now played into the corner. Bible collects. She gets her pass blocked. It bounces to the outside of the netting, and Heller just scoops it up and covers. And the Royals have called a timeout, so we will be back after the timeout. Timeout is over. Draw will be to Heller's glove side with 2:56 remaining in the third period. Draw controlled by the Blue Jackets. Stolen by Hireman. She chips the puck out of the zone. Soroka charges forward. She gets to it, then gets over-skated. Recollected by the Blue Jackets, skating to the near side. Pressured by Thomas. Puck played up to the point, held in by Bible. Thomas plays it across the blue line. That is collected by Hireman. Hireman can't get a shot away. Puck gets pushed into the corner, bashed up the boards. Thomas bounces it back into the corner. Sent back up the far side, held in by Tsui. Tsui sends it towards the net. That is on net and blocked by the goalie. Play held in by Bible. Centering feet doesn't go. Thomas breaks the play up, collected by Hireman in the middle. Her shot bounced in front, didn't make it to the net. Collected now by Soroka. Soroka centering feet, blocked, sent up the near side by the Blue Jackets, collected by Bible. Bible's shot blocked by a leg in front. Thomas played across. Hireman couldn't get on the receiving end of that, and the Blue Jackets floated out. The Blue Jackets charge up the far side, broken up by Bible. Puck played forward. Bible blocks that with her skate. Battle on the far boards. Collected now by Bible. She turns back to the boards, gives the puck to Hireman. That missed. Held in by the Blue Jackets and then blocked by Hireman. Charging ahead. Soroka is not going to get there in time. She is just out of gas. Played by the Blue Jackets up the near side. That will be collected by Bruno in her own end with 1:39 remaining. Bruno turns out the middle of the ice, gives the puck to Picard. Picard forward on the near side. Picard into the zone. She sweeps it through, loses the puck in the process. Bounced to the end boards. Played centered off the outside of the cage, sent up to the near side, held by Bruno. Shot off a body in front, did not make it. Picard collects in the circle. She tries to drop it to Bruno. Second effort sent out of the zone. Sealy collects at center. 1:17 remaining. Sealy to the far side. She moves forward into the zone. She steps towards the middle. Shot blocked down by the goalie and then cleared aside by the defenders. Played to the near side. Pushed into the corner. Dumped up. That is going to come out to neutral where Bruno controls. Bruno pressured. She sends the puck up to Picard. Picard gains the zone. Loses it at the blue line. Picked up by Schumacher. Schumacher turns. Can't get a shot away. Puck bounced to the boards. Schu blocks the outlet pass. Battle on the near boards with 49 seconds remaining. Picard now stepping in. Puck comes to Bruno at the point. Bruno's shot blocked down by the goalie. Play on the far side. Shot by Bible doesn't go. Played to the far side. Collected by Shen. Shen can't get it through. Knocked out. Royals have pulled the goalie. Bruno collects at center. Played to the near side. And they called Schu for being offside. She was right at the line. 26 seconds remaining. Royals have pulled their goalie to get the extra attacker. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the Blue Jackets' end. Picard wins the draw back, collected by Bible. She sends it forward to Soroka. Soroka plays it up the near side. Soroka rattles the puck around behind the net. Shen gets to it on the far side. Her centering feet blocked by a body, collected by Picard. Picard to Bruno on the near point. Bruno shot, lobbed in, bouncing puck, collected by the goalie, who hangs on to it. .6 seconds remaining. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Draw one to the outside. Drop back to Bruno. Bruno holds the line, shovels it to the middle. That is intercepted. Fan on the shot. Now dumped ahead, collected by Bruno. And that is going to do it. Played up the near side, but that is the buzzer. Final score of this one is going to be 1-0 to the Blue Jackets. Royals lose a heartbreaker here to end the weekend. We'll get the handshake line and then see everybody for our next games, which right now are the weekend before Christmas in Raleigh versus the Junior Canes.